Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back. My name is Frederick. Today, I have a few shout outs I want to give out, and I want to show some vinyl. Okay, first with the shout outs. The first shout out goes to S&T Young, a, a new channel that I just discovered. S&T Young shows a lot of thrash, death metal, black metal stuff. Go check him out. The other one channel is the Blackened Hymns channel. Another great guy. Shows black metal and all sorts of metal. So please go check him out. A new comer to this YouTube is Kevin Emerson. A great channel also. Check him out. Also check out Wandering Souls web scene. It's a awesome channel as well. Also, there's a new channel called Me You. He hasn't, or she hasn't, uploaded any videos as yet. And the last upcoming great channel that I've just discovered is Aaron Mother Alame. So those are some new channels that I have discovered. Please check them out, and yeah, and subscribe to them. Thank you. Okay, now for some vinyl. We have some Old Funeral. This is all their recordings on the double disc set, and it's called Our Condolences from 1988 to 1992. So this is a band that had members from Immortal and also Varg Vigorous from Burzum. This was their early band, which is a death metal band. So go check out Old Funeral. Unleashed. This is their As Yergthrill Trembles. A great album. Some black metal influences on this album, but this is just pure death metal. We have the debut, Shadows in the Deep. We have this compilation called Underground Never Dies. A great mini LP by Suffocation, Human Waste. Six Feet Under with Unborn. Chris Barnes, vocalist. Obituary with Inked in Blood. It's a great album. I love my Obituary. Cause of Death. It's a great album. I did have somewhere there. Necro Rich, French blackened death metal. Necrot. We all know Morbid Angel, Alders of Madness. Napalm Death with Apex Predator. Napalm Death again. Some more Napalm Death. This is Enemy of the Music Business. Utopia Banished. Great album. Harmony, the Corruption, also a great album. Some early Napalm Death. This is From Enslavement to Iteration. Huge track listing. Scum. We have Master. This is on the 7th day God created Master. Great death metal album. The Debut. Their Master are an awesome band. Incantation. Onward to Golgotha. This is a very sort of blackened death metal. Great album. Therion, with their best album. After this, they went weird. But if you like your death metal, Therion Debut, Into Darkness. We got Reverent. This is a brutal death thrash. Great band. This came out on Nuclear Blast Records. Awesome death thrash. Pestilence. Some also death thrash, which is great. Slowly We Rot, Obituary. One of my all-time favourite Obituary albums. Some newish death metal. We have some Gruesome with some replica art. This is very death-sounding band. Some great death metal. We have their second album. More replica art. We have their debut. Replica art. We have some Grave. This is their Out of the Respect for the Dead. We all know this band. Entombed. One of the greatest death metal albums to come out. We have Desecrator, a UK band. This is their, I think, their one and only album, Subconscious release. This came out on the RKT Records label. So see the Modern Invasion sticker. Deathstrike. This has Paul Speckman of Master on vocals. This is his other band. So just pure death metal with a little bit of thrash in there. Great album also. We all know this band. Death, Spiritual Healing. Nothing more to say about that band. Leprosy. With replica art again. Cannibal Corpse with Vile. Bolt Thrower, Realm of Chaos with the great artwork. This is Autopsy. This is a 4-disc book set with a lot of demo tracks and some unreleased stuff, and Yeah, it's a good little read. So Autopsy. This is called After the Cutting. After the Cutting. More Autopsy. One of my all-time other favourite band of mine. Also with great artwork. That was Skull Grinder. This is Tourniquets, Hacksaws, and Graves with some more great artwork. Yeah, this is just pure heavy death metal. The Headless Ritual, more great artwork. The Carb Eternal. They always have some great artwork. Autopsy. We have this album, Shit Fun. People say this is not their best album, but I kind of like it because it's got like 21 tracks, which are pretty short. Acts of the Unspeakable. Feeds for Blood, the mini album. Mental Funeral. And this one is death metal, but has that some doom elements. And the early days, they were Autopsy were a death doom band. This is great artwork as well. We have some Atheist with elements. This is sort of jazzy technical death metal. Unstoppable Presence, sort of the same vein with the sort of jazzy technical death metal. Piece of Time, a great death thrash metal band. This is when they were more death thrash. Great artwork by Repka again. We have the debut album for Autopsy, Severed Survival, with the original cover. This is a Death Doom classic. And we have the debut album of Death, Scream, Bloody Gore with some Repka art again. So yeah, this is your typical death metal with thrash metal elements. So there you go. That's my death metal collection. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe.